man? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to an American Truck Simulator full tilt transport. We're going to the oversized, we're going to long hauls, we're going to Mexico. It's going to be good. I'm really looking forward to it. Let me just, yep, okay, good. I'm going to make sure we had sound in there. It was a little quiet for my taste, so maybe it's just because we're in the garage. So what's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream here. It's great to see so many familiar faces, some new faces coming back for round 2 and round 3. So welcome to all you guys coming in here. As you can see, we're in the Mammoet T800. This is becoming a really kind of a favorite truck of mine. I love this. It's a great workhorse. It's not a huge hauler, but it will definitely pull most of the things, especially now we got the tag axle in. And we've got the biggest engine. It basically does everything else. So if we're really going to go after the big dogs today, we might try it. We do have the 389 in-house with the Mammoet skin as well. We may try to go after that big old excavator and see if this thing will pull it. I know it'll pull it, but we may do that towards the end of stream. I'm going to go a little bit shorter today, so I want to make some good quick calls and just try to move my way south on the other side of Mexico. Let's pull up a map here. Let me show you what we got. Just always like to recap this for anybody that's watching, especially after streaming. Now, I know a lot of times you guys in stream, you hear some of the same intros and a lot of the same stuff, but that's only just so that I can put the best foot forward when it comes to new guys potentially watching the videos after the live stream has been streamed. I about said strummed. Yeah, it's not a musical instrument, but anyway. So we've got a lot of things going on map-wise here. We've got Project West. For those that aren't familiar, is a map mod that adds a tons of roads in here. We've also got a few additional cities. We've got highways that have been reworked, have been added in, as well as all of Mexico up until 2.3. 2.4 is going to add in Durango, this here area. So you've got Sonora and Seneca, maybe, or something like that. Anyway, both of those two are the provinces here and there, and then 2.4 will add in Durango. So we're going to work on going down through here. Now, there's a couple little cool little strips and roads out of El Rosario. We may try to see if we can't just skirt right on down here. Now, there's a cool little area right here, but I'm not exactly sure what any of this is and what it looks like. So we may just go ahead and see if we can't find something here in Tijuana, and I don't know, just go to Mexicali just because we can, or we may reverse it and try to go the other way. I have no idea, but we'll see if we can't make us a route go through there with some decent oversized loads there, make it a little bit challenging for us, and then we'll just see if we can't continue our way south. So it'll be fun. I enjoy Mexico probably as much as I do everything else, but we have been up in this area for quite a while. As you can see now, we're in Phoenix. So if we can, we'll see if we can't skirt right over here on the other side of the Yucatan, and we'll get down there to the south end of Mexico. So let me throw out some shout outs here. A lot of guys here already in chat, so welcome to all you guys here. Don't worry, I am definitely going to get everybody in here as well. So Chuck, what is up, man? Glad you've been waiting for it. Wait to see you. Hope you're doing well. Blue Type RSX, what is going on, man? Darren, Montana. Good to see you, Tyson Fields, Rendon Schroeder. Hello, how are you? FS17, PS4. How are you, bro? Hope you're doing well. Extreme Outdoor Adventures. Yeah, we're single player. I answered that one on earlier there in chat. Mean Green 428. What is up, man? Philip, great to see you again as always. Mr. Run and Gun, what's up from Alabama? What is up, man? From North Carolina. So glad you are here. Another Southern bro. So welcome to you, man. And Alan Cheesem, what's up, man? Doing well. Nathan Smithwick, Sean Bell, Buddy Merrill. Who else we got in here? John Benjamin Green, Caden Cooksey, what is up, man? That's funny. Yeah, if you're banned, you probably might have to do a new account, but maybe they'll be nice and let the ice back in the server. So I don't know if we want to play with you, man. That's if you got banned, man. That's a big one. Curtis Clark, what's up? How are you? Great to see some new names in here already. James Wormsley, hello. What's going on? Julio Mitz, what's up, Brian? How are you, man? Michael E. And is that all we got? Renan did figure to slip out. Yes. Thank you, man. F2G, Maryland up in this joint. I hear you. Great to see everybody here in stream. Welcome to a T800 here with all of our normal map stuff we got in here. I wanted to throw out a quick, for those that are here watching, as well as those that may make it through this first part of the video here, to just kind of listen to the intro. We've got a few nice things coming in, and we're going to be moving into, we're still going to keep it full tilt transport, but we're going to use full tilt transport, and we're going to transport some things cross country with coast to coast. So you're interested about seeing coast to coast and answering questions about how those mods go together. We are definitely going to try to be moving everything east, and then we're going to set up a brand new series over there with some nice, good, oversized loads. We'll just call it like the East Coast Shuffle. So be looking for that. That's probably going to be maybe middle or so of next week. Farm Sim is going to be back on Thursday. So if you guys are interested, come check out a Farm Sim stream. We had a lot of fun opening up full-tilled farms here in the last one. Super realistic, running seasons mods and all kinds of really cool stuff. So that's enough yapping for the beginning. Let's go ahead. Let's hit up the freight market. Let's see what is out of Phoenix. Now I've got a few things in here. We've got, as you can see, we've got some of these. Which are, that's really cool, man. A mining excavator arm. Heck yeah. Problem is we're going to need, there we go. So we can take the cable reel down south. And really, we got to take the pipe, man. We got to take the pipe. We got plenty of time to make it to Mexico. So we got one load that we can definitely run out of this area. So Phoenix is always a great area. Let's see. Meggy Boyka, what's up, man? James Warner. Any new cargo? We do have a little bit. So we started originally with this kind of heavier quadruple axle, almost kind of Euro style, but the Goldhofer style trailers. We had started with those, but we couldn't really get them to populate. So I figured out how to prioritize the mods to get them to really get them to come in. So we've got like the mining excavator arm. This thing is massive. So we still got the same big haul stuff that we had before. Just to give you a recap, we've got this huge excavator, 206,000 pounds. I think this truck will pull the Cat 938. But then, as you can see, when it comes in, we've got the Caterpillar, the 257, the M Big there, that 165,000 mining rock truck, and the locomotive, which we pulled that yesterday out of the T660, and then the terrain crane, and then concrete beams. Tons of concrete beams, but they're an extra kind of a long load, and we've got the transformer. So this is basically the Eurohaul DLC inside of ATS. And then we start in with our own cranes. Here's our own bulldozers, 86,000. So you can see these things are just kind of massive loads, but they're also oblong. I mean, like this, the E&O is the machine house. This is the machine housing for the wind turbines. So yeah, cool. It's pretty slick, man. I like this. I like this. It's really good. So what's up, Roblox guys? How are you, man? Speaks to complete paragraph. Take the pipe. Alan says take the pipe. I'm kind of in agreement with you, man. I like the pipe too. Because it's cool. And it is on extended beds. Now, some of these, let me see if there's anything in here, because I pointed this out at the very end of stream yesterday, and I totally missed it. Because one of the things, we don't have any in here. All right, let me see if I can find this, because I wanted to point this out. And I'm going to find out which pack this came out of, because you guys are going to like this, especially if you're a fellow ATS guys and you really like this. Now, there's the... I like it, man. So we're still going to try to keep in some with some farm sim stuff today, or at least tooled that way anyway. There's a few of these big trailers. We've got grain trailers in here. There's the case stuff, the Steger stuff. There's portable stuff there, portable. We've got crates. We've got, I know some guys that wanted me to pull some of these container ships. We've got the animal cattle things at 50,000 pounds. We've got all kinds of cool stuff in here. Wheat, basically in a grain hopper. So, like I said, this is kind of a paying homage here to our first kind of takeoff series here. Hey, what's up, Nick Messier? How are you doing? Using the keyword yes, the T600 is a great one. I've got that one. We just rolled out yesterday in the 660, sorry. Lovely truck. We put the full cab on it. Thing was absolutely amazing. Here's one of my favorite ones here, this container lifter. You just don't see this all the time. And the super duper long the gas tankers there. Those things are huge. And I'm trying to find it. There is a couple of trailers that I have that actually have extensions in them. So they basically will take whatever the load is and they extend it over a certain amount of, how much ever they extra they need, like wind turbine blades, anything like of that nature, because we do have that entire pack in there. There's the T9. So definitely got some cool loads in here. So hopefully as we kind of move along, South Carolina, oh my Lord, Mexico has got some really good spawning locations here for stuff. So we'll see what all we can get to come out down here. And I was trying to think, we've got some train container packs as well. So just kind of giving you a little minor rundown of what we do have. But this excavator is it's the cat's meow. It's the baby's pajamas. It's It's good. It's good stuff. So we got a few in here wanted to do the pipe. So let's take the pipe up to Flagstaff, and then we'll work our way back down to Mexico. So that ought to be good. Let's see if we got enough time. 2 hours. Whew, it's going to be cutting it close. Let's see what is in Flagstaff besides just that one. Just in case we get there, it's not too much, but we'll we'll see. Let's see what's in Camp Verde right quick. Oh, nice. Nice. We got the Wilson grain trailers there with corn. I would do the rock truck if I was actually close to it. We may have to. Yeah, there's one of those where they've stretched it out some. That's pretty cool. Maybe on our return back if we have to. If we don't, we'll definitely do the rock truck at some point tonight. Rock truck and maybe the excavator if I can get both of those. This is just such a cool, because this pipe looks relatively small in this trailer until you get it behind you and you're like, oh my God. Oh, it's right beside us. We're good. We're golden. All right, here we go. Yes, I do there, Bear. I certainly will. All right, cool, Bear. Take the Tesla. Yeah. All right, so the cool thing is, now I've got a couple of things here in this truck I wanted to point out. Whoops. Oh, shoot. Where it is? There it is. So this thing is kind of weird. I think they messed up the interior cab, because you can see I've got a weird green texture with, brown seats and then kind of this steel colored cab. I think they've messed their colors up between the two. But anyway, put aside that, this thing has got the flip up. Let me turn it off. Watch the DVD player there. It is so awesome. So this thing has like a DVD that comes up, and that's your GPS. And then it's even got a working and a fully operational backup camera as well. So I was like, hot dog, you got to be kidding me. So let's roll it. Let's see what we can do. A 571, yes, I believe so. I'm not going to spoil a surprise completely there, Philip, but let me check and just make sure. 271, and it's a 5 something. Maybe it's a 570. So here we go. 521, that's what it is. I'm not going to click on it and give it away. I've been in that one a lot. So we have the 281. We got the 389 is the old series, and then the 521, and that thing is even older than the 271, and it is a gem. It is going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. So one thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn all this on, because we've got quite a few auxiliary lights, and I'm also just going to do a little bit of adjustment here. This is a fairly brand new truck for me. I've built one of these, a few before, so I wanted to make sure let's see, that one doesn't. Okay, we've got to switch over to the other side. There's side. And make sure that one gets adjusted. And small right. I think that should be the bottom. Yep, there we go. All right, so there's that. And let's check number 6 here and make sure it's down there where it needs to be. Yeah, good enough for now. And I want to make sure that this is the last thing, and then we're off to the races. I'm going to back up a little bit in this. Pretty much set at 75, which is not bad. I don't like it to be too much, because I like to actually look at the dash as much as I possibly can. So we'll seat it down just a hair, and we'll move this stuff down. All right, looks good to me. I'm good. That way I can see everything. Everything's good. So thank you there, Darren. Appreciate that. All right. We've really got us a little bit of a work truck. And it's going to be daytime, so yay, and it's not raining yet. Anyway, not yet. Hopefully it remains that way. Oh, and somebody just literally ran in the side of me. Oh well. So after a certain speed, that'll actually kick off there the reverse camera there. So that's a pretty nice touch. It doesn't go all the time, so it doesn't zap your zap your frames. You always gotta like to hear that. So there you go. All right. Enough Jake brake. Actually doesn't sound too great in this one. I'm kind of disappointed. I was really hoping for the best. I shot it out there, and it just didn't. It wasn't hitting on much. I'll see, Brian. I mean, I've just got so much going on, man, with just family stuff here. you know, like I say, man, I get on here and I do these things, and I try to set up as much as I can, trying to work on X-Plane and get X-Plane up and rolling. So that's just, I don't know, man. That's just one of those things, trying to balance it all out, man. It's just it's a lot of work. It's worthwhile work, but I forget to do those things sometimes. So if you want to, you just have to send me a message and just, you know, allow me to remember it from time to time. But eventually it will happen. So yeah, I'm on TeamSpeak there, Darren, Montana. I'm with Raptor and all the guys over there. So if you want to join TeamSpeak, hit that link and come on in and tell me FTG sent you. Come say hey. But we are there, so I've got that set up. It's you can come in, not in the live streams, obviously, when we've got things going on. But yeah, anytime, man, you're more than welcome to come in. It's totally free to come in and do it. You don't have to have anything. You don't have to be anybody special. You just got to come in, respect everybody, and respect, you know, being in the TeamSpeak there that's provided for you, and come in and have a great time, man. That's all it's about, man. Hey, what's up, Big Ape? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Oh man, yeah, I will. Next drop off, man, we'll redo those subscriber wheels. We hit the big 2,500, so thanks for reminding me about that. I need to just go and put it up to 3K. And onward, upward we go. Going to take off, and I don't know, we're going to shoot for the stars and land somewhere. Hopefully it won't hurt, but yes, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. It's been crazy amounts of support. You guys have really thrown it out there, especially with ATS. It's been a load of fun, and I'm just glad you guys have decided to come in and check it out and come in to hang out with us. I've really enjoyed meeting a lot of the new guys coming in here. It has just been absolutely insane. So thank you very much, guys. It's very much appreciated. Oh crap! I thought it was. Well, I got to get my AMs and PMs right, because here we are back in the dark, and I missed my turn. So let's just let's screw a Yui right here by the cactus. I think we just drifted the 0800, maybe. Oh man, that was crazy. I was sitting over here looking over here, and looking over here trying to get chat and trying to catch up with that, and totally missed my turn, so my bad. Make America Great. What's up, man? How are you? Yep, I'm all grown up on my own. Now. I will, Mean Green, once we get up here, man, I will pull on over here, and once we pick up this load here, I'll go in and fix that, and I'll turn it up. It's been there for a while, man. I'm just not, I don't think about that stuff. We came, it was kind of funny in the farm sim. We got back over there, and it did it again. Was totally way over the, I was like way back in like 1500 or something crazy, and someone was like, you might want to fix that. I was like, oh yeah, it's been a while since I used this setting, so we'll get it squared away, man. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Glad everybody's here. Sub counter's not hurting anybody, so. Melvin, is that Muriel? What's going on, man? How are you? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's. Yeah, I like that too, Sean. This is what's that? Up and Do Games, Brazil. Bienvenidos. Let's see, where is this place? Okay, alright, I almost missed it there. I need to pull up my actual big GPS. That one's not hitting on much here. There we go. That one's a little bit better. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we should be able to pick up this big pipe. There it is. Hey, man, this thing is huge. I love this stuff, man. You know, the box trailers are pretty good, and I can deal with them for a certain amount of time. And then at some point, I'm just like, okay, we gotta get into something else. We gotta get over to do some other stuff, download some other stuff. A lot of people, I mean, I've got some guys that have kind of given me a little bit of flack because these are not American trailers. Yeah, I know that. You know, but they're awesome. I mean, American or not, I will say this: they're a lot easier to pull around here than any of the other ones, because all the axles here on these trailers are steerable. I'm not sure if these particular ones in this pack are or not, but nonetheless, it's pretty good. So, all right, let's see. Alright, let's pull this up here, and we'll change that counter. I'll catch up with Chad a little bit. Wanted to get back in here and get this stuff and get going and get on the road, at least out of the city, because I missed too many. Oh, nice. Got tons of beacons on there. I always miss stuff going in and out of these towns and stuff, as I miss those coming out off the interstate there. Alright, let's see what I'm going to do here. Alright, let's go back over. You'll see it does go a little bit in the dark here, but don't worry, it's not locked up. So let's go back over here. And let's change. All right, there's that. And let's move it up here. Let's see. All right, where's this? Let's see. Wait a minute. There it is. There it is. All right, so I guess our new goal, we're going to set it up 3,000, I guess. Sounds good to me. It's a good new little goal there. So there we go. Let's make that live. There we go, 3,000. So thank you for reminding me about that. I surely wouldn't have done it before. So, all right, let's do that. Let's go ahead and hit this up, and we catch up with chat there. If you like to keep me updated on stuff, yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, making babies, yeah, man. It's busy, man. It's no way to explain that to anybody except just tell them to go experience it. It's just priorities, man. Priorities. That's all it gets done. So this truck's good, man. All right, so yeah, let's cut it out there in chat, guys. You know, I'm not sure. I haven't been completely on that, so yeah. Well, we're pretty good there on the sleep mean green, so I'm not sure what's going down there, if we even got any mods in there, but you know, let me know if we don't. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and how do you join with that? Hitting that will allow you to download TeamSpeak, and all the directions and kind of the rules and the documents there to join that are there. And you can come in and ask questions. So if you come in that main room, wait for someone lets you in, and then you can ask questions there. Ask someone there that lets you in, find out what you need to do. And they'll kind of bring you back on in. I don't know that I have anybody here that's actually actively helping in, because most people don't. They want to know, but they usually don't come in, which is fine. I mean, it's, you know, you got to have a little bit of guts to kind of step out there and do a little something new. So it's totally fine. Let's see, I've got this, tell you what, let's do this. We got 4 hours 17. Let's go ahead, let's hit it up here to the next place. We'll go ahead and take us a nap. That'll get us maybe almost into the next day. We'll be a little bit late on the load there, but that's not any kind of a big issue. So we'll see what happens. And we'll get up here to the shopping. It was a shopping center. And nope. Yeah, I guess it is the shopping center. I guess we're going to go take a nap at the mall. Alright, so that's it, guys. I'll start timing everybody out. This is my stream, so if y'all want to continue the argument, then y'all continue that argument elsewhere. Make America, AK, all you guys. I mean, I'm just, you know, come in and have a good time. Come in and have a, you know, do whatever. Kind of get on my nerves. I'm kind of letting y'all have your little bout out, but, you know, come on, man. Alright, let's see if we can grab a nap here, and then we'll move on out to the other side of it. Then we can go ahead and get on our carry, and hopefully after we hit up to Hornbrook, as a Hornbrook or one of these others, we'll go ahead and move back down into Mexico. So that is going to be awesome. I always love Mexico in this map. They've done a great job since the update, making all that happen. So let's go ahead and do it. What's up, Jason? How are you, man? Jerry's Projects, what is up? Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Alright, I don't even know if we can get around this building, but we're going to find out. Listen, man, let me catch up a little bit here. So, is that, yes, this is the T800. It is. We'll get to outside here once we get around the building. I'll pull it out into the outside, and then we'll get you a good look at it. It's finally, it's finally not raining, and it's finally in the daytime. So, yay ha! I feel like every time we do a live stream, especially the past like 2 or 3, it's been absolutely terrible because it's rained or it's been just cloudy. We've got a lot of great mods in here that make the weather and the scenery look absolutely fantastic, but unfortunately, it's just, you know, I don't know, it's like the ATS gods just do not look down on streamers, because anybody that's ever streamed anything with ATS, they know exactly what I'm talking about, and ETS is probably even worse than the others, so that's, yeah, that's, So anyway, we are leaving out of Phoenix. You can see lovely Phoenix downtown area here. This is all part of our Project West pack as well. I love this pack. It's been great. I'm going to hate to see it go. I actually loaded up and got Mexico, coast to coast, and all that stuff up and running. And it was just weird being back on the map again and not being able to see the normal scenery I'm used to. So. All right, let me get down here to the interstate, and I'll go to the outside here, and you guys can see the load, see the trailers. Oh shoot! I hit my reins. There we go. And here comes my favorite underpass in the whole entire game. I guess you would say overpass, but there we go. I don't even know where this rusty old nasty pipe's going, but evidently somebody wants it. That's good. I like it. Hey, what's up, Giovanni Elmer, first timer? Well, thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, every now and again, Alan. You know, it's just try not to, you know, trying to give too much attention to it. I mean, that's what they're after. So it's all good. You know, I don't typically have many issues and stuff in here. It's usually pretty good. So you guys make it good. So thanks for coming in and always being you know, respectable to everybody. I do appreciate that. Every now and again we have issues, but that's to be expected. Well, thank you there, Corbin. Is that Gridley? Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Got the Truckers MP, so I'm glad you got it working. Truckers MP is actually that's a challenge. They don't really do a really good job of teaching you how to install that. Needless to say, it's pretty tough, especially if you do Steam. And if you do any kind of other, I don't even know if they sell American Truck or ATS or, you know, I don't know if they sell any of that stuff without it being on Steam. But yeah, it's a challenge, to say the least. What's up, Browner the Gamer? How are you, man? First time watching a live stream. Well, welcome, Corbin. Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us, checking out the live stream here. So enjoy yourself, and feel free to throw anything up here in chat. As long as it's respectable, and then we'll get along just fine. Yeah, going down. That's it, man. I just feel like Super Troopers. Anytime we get down here, that's what I feel like. So, see the big old pipe there in our back end. So you might say, well, you know, you got the T800 here. It's just a wonderful mod. It does have some of the same engines that we do have in the regular game, as well as some of the other mods. You can kind of cross-pollinate your mods, so to speak, you know, in quotation marks, without that being weird. But the trailer pack that I have is like a heavy trailer pack, and then I've also got a couple of container ship packs, because a couple of you guys have wanted me to do some with that. And let me hide my GPS, and you can see that we have a fully functioning rear view cam on here. So you've got both your mirrors here, and you've got your rear view camera, which is pretty awesome. So I'm really loving how they've put this mod together, especially. And you'll see at some points it'll like work, and then it'll go away. It's basically like, you know how you pull up the right mirror, you hit F2 and you cycle through the mirror, so you can freeze it, and then, or you can hit it again, and that would be essentially like pulling your right mirror up. So you can kind of freeze that video if you don't want all of those things kind of going at once. It's pretty nice. I like it. And I believe that dash cam comes as a pack. I want to say it comes with the T800. So if you Google T800 for ATS, it'll only bring you up to a couple. I can get the T800 dump truck. Let me ask you this, and this is for everybody here in chat. Let me ask you, and you guys throw out your best options on this. Oh, what the heck? So we just threw it in third and blew the engine. If you guys wanted to see the dump truck, the T800 dump truck, I can get that to work without the map mods. Do you guys enjoy seeing the map mods that much, or would you guys really like to see a T800? You know, put map mods and, you know, etc. in, or put in T800. I'm kind of curious. What's up, Brandon? Is that Olivie or Olivie? Good, man. Glad you're a big fan of trucks. Hope you enjoy all the things that are going on here with trucking. We're at least trying to do it right. Montier, what is up? The T809? No, it's just the regular T800. I don't think there's a variant unless you're referring to engine variants, but yeah, it's, as far as I know, it's all the regular stuff. Let me get to the outside here and make sure I don't miss any turns, because I have a tendency to do that today. Alright, let's do, there we go. This is part of our oversized load here, so it has definitely got the oversized, but it's cool because you can see all the little things sticking out. It's got all the little turn signals come off to the side, which is pretty cool. But you can tell it's all Euro truck because you can tell the license plate. They never put the license plate and changed it, so it still is in German. The Achtung, that's it's in German. It's for caution or warning. Blue Time says he'll watch it all. Thank you, man. Bird says the dump truck mod. I like the dump truck mod. Unfortunately, I just can't get it to work with any of the maps, and I don't really know why. Luis Marquez, what's up, man? Thanks for the sub. Appreciate you riding shotgun here with us tonight. You are our kind of our first horn honk of the evening, or maybe Salvador Hernandez is, and I totally missed it. So Giovanni Elmer, thanks for subscribing. Salvador Hernandez and Luis Marquez, thank you guys, appreciate that. I totally just missed that. All right, so we got a little bit. Poor James out there, right? So Bird's got the dump truck mods. Who else we got? Dump truck. We got map mods. What's up, Luis? How are you? I hope I'm saying your name right. So please correct me if I'm not. FaZe, what is up, man? Hope you're doing well. Hello. How do you install this Euro truck? They're just a trailer pack, so that you literally download them as a mod, and you literally put the SCS file straight into your mods folder. Would you guys be interested in me doing like a full, you know, step 1 to step 2 on finding some obscure mods from some sites or searching some stuff out? Would you guys want me to do a video like that? Let me know here in chat. I'm interested to find out. How many pounds is the pipe? I don't know. Let's check it out. I think it's somewhere around the 80s, I want to say. 74,000. There you go. 74,000. I don't even know what that is there. Vario. Michael Gaming 300. What's up, man? Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that. Alright, so yeah, 74,000s of older, rusty, nasty pipeness. Yeah, if that's even a thing. It looks good. All the beacons on the back work, and actually looks pretty good. It looks good at night. And this way, like, the trailer's completely lit up, the truck's completely lit up, so it's definitely cool. I enjoy it. It doesn't work for you. Okay, so here you go, Monnier. So you know how you can hit the F2? It's like if you hit F2, it brings up your side mirrors. So the thing about this mod is it basically acts as your right mirror. So if you go in, hit F2 once. Actually, let me start from the blank. So here's what it would look like for me. This is what it looked like when you get straight into the truck. So when you do, hit F2 once, and that would act as your right mirror, backup mirror. Instead, you'll notice that the camera starts going. And then if you hit it again, then your left one pulls up. So that's how it's basically just your right view mirror, except it's just pointed straight back. So it is a little bit different, but if you want to be able to use your right hand mirror like in other trucks, if you want to use that one in your other trucks, you have to disable the camera mod and not put the camera inside the dash. That's the only thing. And it's a little on the frustrating side when you get into other trucks, because I figured this out yesterday. I was trying to use my backup, and I was like, what the heck's wrong with it? I didn't have the backup camera in the T660, but I needed it for this one. So all of a sudden it's working like it's supposed to, and now I'm actually figuring out. So the way around that is to put the dash cam in a lower priority than any other of the trucks that you want to use. That way it only, moves on this truck by itself. All the rest of the trucks will work. So I can explain that, but if you guys want me to do some more mod installation videos, I would be glad to. If you guys want to watch them, if you want to learn how to do some of this stuff, I don't mind doing it. It's a little bit of a, I guess you could say a service that I don't mind doing, because I think it's fun doing that and teaching other guys how to enjoy these games and extend them through mods and all the other assortments. So alright, so Bert says he would, so please do. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. Alright, pulling into Flagstaff here. I love how you pull into some of these areas. Just so, I don't know, it's just so cool. We're like really close on the outside there. Alright, this thing definitely does not have the amount of power I really thought it had. So, alright, we'll see you there, Chuck. Have a good man. Gonna be turning 18 in 18 months. And getting your CDL. Awesome, man. Well, congratulations. Glad you've got goals. It's always a good thing. Look at this road, man. This road's definitely got the old school, it's definitely got this old school western feel to it, don't it? Alright. Baby's doing good, Zach. Thanks for asking, man. You always come in and ask how things are with her, so thank you for that. But everybody is good, man. What state I'm in? North Carolina. And what have you missed? Ah, nothing, man. Just a little back and forth, but I guess we're all good now, so nothing else is going on, so I guess we're good. Alright, so here we are going to be on our last little leg here, and then after this we're going to see what we can pull, and I'll let it be as much chat choice as I can. We'll stop and pick us up some gas on the way back out, and we will try to run south to Mexico. So if you have not seen Mexico, you're interested in seeing it, hang out with us here for a little bit longer. We're going to start making that trip down, and we'll carry some lighter cargo back down just so that we can kind of get things moving and rolling. I don't want to carry anything too heavy right off the get-go. Let's work on. Oh, there's a nice bulldozer there. That looks good. I bet it's probably going north. What do you say? All right, let the old Walmart guy go here. Let's see where they're going to ask us to deliver this thing before we, yeah, we could do that. Or we could do that. Yeah, why not? Let's do this. Let's go for the challenge. See what we got. Babes fell asleep to me last night. That's a little scary there, Bear, but it's okay, man. I've done it before. Unfortunately, this one's kind of one of those deals where you've got the mirrors there, but the backup camera really doesn't really let you do. I don't know. It's not much of a good to back up, to be honest with you. Yes, I have Bonnier. I think if that's the reworked on the one that has the ridiculously long cab on it, I think that's the one you're referring to. Let's see what this thing's doing. Let's do it one more time. All right, now let's kick it over. Awesome there, Peter. It's great to see you guys that are really do this for real life. I know we got a few. I think Alan does some stuff. Bear does some stuff. We've got another guy, Jamie Voth, does some trucking back and forth. So it's awesome to see you guys that actually do this for a living. I will come in and actually, ask questions from time to time. So it's nice to have guys that do it in real life. All right, let's try it one more time. I got to get that rear end kicked over a little bit more. And these tires don't spin, which I mean not spin, but they don't go the other side. So they should be turning. That would be the typical Euro hauler kind of trailer, but these don't. So there we go. Just a little scratch on the fender. Nothing serious. And there we go. You gonna give it to me? Yeah, there we go. Woo! All right. So we'll unload that. I'm sure we're gonna be late. Nope, they did give us an excellent, and we had an app in there as well. So. Good thing is, as long as we got something going south, we'll be able to yank it down to Mexico, hopefully, and we'll be able to do it a little bit under daylight. So that's going to be nice. So let's see. Oh, that's not the rock truck's not out of here. So what do we got out of here? That's going to Tucson. I really would like to go over this way. Oh, look at there. Oh man, that'll be nice. The Jaguar. That's a cool little load down there. Man, everything's going off the south end. All right, let's see what else we got. There's a container going over to San Diego. There's some chrome. Ooh, look at there. That's nice. Just a little simple, got a chrome baler on there. Looks like that's the square baler. Lord, that's going all the way down to Cabo. Good lordy. A little forklift, little digger, yada, yada, yada. It's the chrome, whatever. Okay, that doesn't make sense, but anyway, let's go with the Crone. That's going at least in the direction we want to go, so we'll be able to see Yuma and El Centro, and then we'll be in Ensenada, so that's cool. Awesome. Yes, Brandon, I have. It is absolutely a gorgeous truck. We've done a few things here with the past transport series. We had a blue one, and we've got an orange one. That's a really great truck. I wish I had just a little bit more juice for the really, really, really heavy stuff, but seems like there's the reworked. There is the, gosh, what is it? It's the reworked. I'm trying to think what else there was. There's a reworked 900, which I think is the one you're talking about that has a long cab. I think I'm going all the way. I think I'm actually picking it up here. Nope. Okay. All right. I need I need to figure out where I was going now. Okay, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? All right, where's that go? Okay, so I'm literally right down the road. All right, let's get on my gears, get everything ready to rock and roll. All right. Hey, thank you there, PC Gamer 179. Maybe Michael Gaming 300. Maybe did I give you a proper shout out? Just kind of feel like I've got a million things running through my head today, so if I didn't, I apologize. But there's your proper subscriber shout out, as well as PC Gamer 179 and Mr. Jonathan Brito. So welcome to you guys. Thanks for coming in, hanging out with us tonight. Hope you enjoy the live stream. Like I said, we're going down to Mexico, so come on down and grab a cerveza with us. It's okay, Zach. Don't worry about it, man. Every now and again, you do have to sleep. It's just one of those necessary things in life that you have to do. All right, let's see what my gas was. Oh, we're actually okay. All right, so let's pull that back out. There we go. Now that's a big old curb. Oh, that should be coined into meme there, Bear. Got any advice for anyone to actually start driving? Don't mess up. I guess for any job, don't mess up. Well, thank you there. Is that Shakir TILLED? Well, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Oh, and let me update chat, all that good stuff. I totally, all right, let's do that real quick. Man, it's hard to believe it's almost been an hour. Time does fly when you're having a good time, so. All right. There we go. That should fix it. And if you're looking for these trucks, any of these mods, obviously the map mods, I put the link in the description. I missed it on the last video. I don't really know where it went. But at any rate, I do have that now in the description. So if you want to find out how to put all these map mods together and run on the same map that I am, that is all down there. I run exactly where to get it. The mods are down there, as well as anything else you want to see. So if you want to see exactly how to structure them, I've got some FTG fun facts on how to structure your mods, how to prioritize mods, correct ways to do it, ways that will get a lot of mods to work that you would no longer at some point test them out and say, oh, well, it doesn't work. Well, there's some good tips in there to kind of help you learn how to look at what doesn't work and see if you can get it working. So I'll put some of those in there, so go check that out. I hope you guys enjoy that. It's got some good video, viewership on it, but it's not normally my normal kind of uploads. So I don't really upload really anything but live streams. So YouTube kind of looks at that and says, hey, you're uploading, recorded content. We don't really know how to do with it. Well, what do we do with this? So that kind of gets frustrating, but you guys going and liking those videos and keep viewing those content, learning to do stuff. I appreciate that. So. Alright, here we go. And we're picking up, what are we picking up at FedEx? I love that. We're picking up a Krone. I guess Krone shipped it down to us here in Flagstaff, so we can pick it up. What's up, PC Gamer? Good to see you, man. Yeah, thanks for the reminder there, guys, on the, thanks for the reminder on the chat. I don't know why it does that. It always has, and I've never been able to get it to not do it. All right. Oh, we get to pick our own trailers. So we've got, red and red. All right. Oh, we got 2-axle and a 3-axle. Well, we got to go with the 3-axle. Why not? Let's go with the 3-axle. And that is going all the way down to Ensenada. I love Mexico. If you've not ever seen Mexico, it is absolutely fantastic. And I've got all that working with Project West and a bunch of other stuff in there. So please come on down, check that video out, like I said, and you can roll all of this beautiful, beautiful landscapes. The mods, I don't really do mod lists. Someone did ask me, hey, do you do mod lists? I change them out depending on what I want to do and what I want to stream and what I want to haul. That mod list would literally change all the time, and I just don't have enough time in the day to be able to keep up an entire mod list. So nothing personal, just how it is. All right, let's see here. All right, let's do this. All right. Now, so let's get a good look at this. That is, I don't know, for whatever reason, the square baler looks absolutely humongous in in Drug Sim, but it looks, I don't know, man. It looks like the little old bales and stuff in Farm Sim. It just looks so much smaller. So. What's up, Dimitri? How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Mean Green George. Yeah, man, we got time for that, man. There's the animal cattle trailers over there. I don't actually know if they have cattle in them, but that's what it looks like. Big old massive trailer over there. Yeah, just don't repeat the same questions, guys. Typically the way I do. Now, let me just tell you, we got a lot of guys that may be new here and just kind of curious what the rules are. We don't really have a lot of rules here, but I mean, they're pretty much, what everybody else runs. Self-promotion. I don't go into your streams and do anything. And the other thing too is just being respectable to everybody here in stream, but also if you want to plug into the conversation, man, please do. Just make it relevant. Make it relevant in the conversation. Hey, I like the truck. That's going to get you more notice than and I have to go to school. And I'm not picking on you, Zach, but you were one there that got deleted. So that's just please just kind of stay in the conversation, the realms of truck and sim, and I will talk to you the whole entire stream, man. What's up, Camel Fighter 1234? How are you? I hope you're doing well. I am good there, Demetri. Thanks for asking, bud. Appreciate that. All right, and we've gotten good here. Nice little, quaint little towns here with the with Project West updates and all the stuff. Now, I tried to run into 1.28, and unfortunately, Project West and all that is not really playing very well with it. Mainly because they've done a lot of things inside the graphics engine, which Project West has to overwrite. So hopefully they can update Project West and some of these other map mods. So I may have to go mapless for a little bit on ATS, but I've kind of hated not being able to really run with some of the bigger doubles and the triples and stuff that are actually in the game and not just like a mod that doesn't really work all that great. That's kind of been a little bit frustrating, but I hope you guys have enjoyed some of this kind of oddball cargo and you know, the likes of all those. So I know I've enjoyed streaming them. It's actually a lot of fun pulling these things, so hope you guys enjoy that. I will see you there, Zach. Have a good one, buddy. Always glad to have you here in chat, so thanks for coming in and stopping in and hanging out for a bit. I do appreciate that. No, it didn't there, Monier. It did not take long at all. I mean, it pretty much... Herring Farming, what's up, man? Thanks for subscribing. Doing a little run here with FTG tonight, so appreciate that. Hope you continue to enjoy the content here on the channel. Thanks for your subscription. I think it came in like 3 or 4 parts, honestly, Monier. I think I don't think it. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you, but it's not too big. Mexico's a little bit bigger because there's a few things like there's traffic packs and there's all kind of other little goodies that's kind of packed up in it. I'm not sure why we're just doing all this riding here on the side of the road. They'll get over it. Alright, everybody, want to see what we're riding with here? There we go. We got the Kenworth T800. Trying to find a good camera view here. There we go. I hate driving third person because I can't do it. I feel like I'm there we go. So we've got the Big Jack Chrome square baler here on. So we were pulling this down to Ensenada, Mexico. So bienvenidos Mexico for us. It's going to be good. I enjoy going down here every single time. We've done a big Mexico Mayhem, and then we even did a little bit of a Caterpillar crawl right into the this side of it. But that was one of our first ATS streams, so it's been fun kind of getting to know some guys, and more guys have kind of come into the channel and to the streams and stuff. So this was a great opportunity to throw back some here on ATS and go back down to Mexico, just because I mean, it's a wonderful area. Once you get out of the US, it's absolutely fantastic. Love it. I drive like a pro. No, I do not. I've just, you know, I've driven quite a few trailers in my life, but no official trucking whatsoever. Anybody can do it in the sim. You can always learn how to do it in a sim, but doing it in real life is a totally different thing. Nice there, Corbin. Very nice. See, yeah, there's the Jake. It's not too impressive. So I am hauling. You guys have been asking what I'm hauling. I'm hauling the Krone. This is a square baler, so this basically, for those that aren't, I always think too, this is not farm sim crowd. At least generally, it's about half and half probably. But this thing basically runs over. You would cut grass, and you would put that grass all into a single row and windrow it, and this thing would go and pick it up. And what it does is it packs everything into a square, and then chucks it right out of the back, and you hook it up to a tractor. So that's what we're actually hauling. A lot of this is farm sim, and that's a great segue into telling you about the new farm sim. So I think tomorrow, I may take a break tomorrow evening just because I've got some other things in, and I kind of want to get things set up. We've got some new additions to the farm for Thursday night. Is going to be our next Full Tilt Farms. So if you want to come, check out a farm sim stream. Please come check that. It'll be Thursday night about 10:30. I'm going to do it a little bit early so that we can have plenty of time to get going and get things rolling. So I'm probably going to take tomorrow night off just to kind of prepare for that. So we've got new mods, and we're also going to be researching a little bit more into seasons and making sure that our ducks in a row for our seasons of planning, as well as all the rest of the stuff we've got to kind of worry about with seasons mod. So I hope you will come check that out. Come take that in. It's a really fun stream. We'll hopefully have Chuck and Ryan back with us, and Mr. Nick T. So I know we've got a really cool surprise that Mr. Nick T has got and has been working on. So I cannot wait to showcase that. It is going to be awesome. So thank you guys for all the crazy amounts of support for tonight, tomorrow, for yesterday. It has been great putting on new subs and seeing new guys come into the community and hang out with us here in live stream, and just hang out with us here in the chat. It's just always really cool just getting to meet new guys. I love doing that. So I appreciate everybody's respectfulness here in chat. We had a little issue there in the beginning, but hopefully that's all resolved and done, and everyone's got their piece of word out and their piece of mind said and all that good stuff. So hopefully we can roll on from that. So everybody there is welcome back in stream. So yes, that's about it, man. That's about all I got for my little intro onto the farm. And so I hope you guys will come and check that out. I'm really looking forward to it. We put a lot of work into it, so it always helps to have people come and watch it and check it out. So what's up, Encrypted Pilot? How are you, man? Another fellow Rat Pack member there. So welcome to you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Let's let the big dog eat. Let's see what she can do. 75. I wanted you to actually do that in real life. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate that, Shakir. Do I do the WhatsApp? No, I don't do that one. Tired, I hear you, man. The delay is real. I know. Yeah, Alan, I'm just catching back up with that chat. Yeah, it's pretty pitiful. This engine itself, my favorite is the W900. The W900, the Kenworth in the game, is probably the best. With the engine pack sound that I have, is probably the best sound for the Jake as well as the engine. I love that truck, and we may switch to it and pull a load here. You know, we might have to buy a garage. I'm not sure if I have any garages in Mexico, but I don't know. We'll see if we can't find something really nice down here, really big. If we get the big excavator, we may do it. And then again, there for the industry, man, we may just go ahead and just transfer back up. I'll get back down to Mexico whenever I'll buy us a garage. That way I can fast travel back. But we've got some awesome quadruple axle excavators, like 200 and 2,000 pounds. Absolutely the biggest excavators I've ever seen, especially in the cargo pack. So that's gonna be awesome. So we may just go ahead and just fly the coupe and do that for the end of the stream. That'll be fun. I hear you, Brian. I hear you, man. Night shift, I can imagine it's no fun. I've never done it, but I wouldn't want to do it. So more power to you guys that work that late shift, man. There you go, Alan. I would do the same thing, man. Not drive necessarily, but you know. I don't know. You're a creature of habit. You know, obviously you enjoy driving. And let's see, where are we coming through now? We've been through a few. So we're back down to Phoenix. So this is one of my favorite overpasses. This one and the one that leads you right into LA. So we've got 3 or 4 different additive, I was trying to think, additions. Oh, I just literally blew by a cop. So we've got literally about 4 different things on there. Officer J. Brooks, what's up? Thank you for your subscriptions. Ryan, a little F to you. How fitting that I would literally get a ticket as Officer J. Brooks entered the stream. Oh, that's great, man. That's great. Anthony Fan, hey, what's up? Leo Ankerson, how are you, man? Hope you're doing well. All right, good night there, Mean Green. Have a good one. We'll see you here in the next one. What's up, James Wormley? How are you? Just catching up here, James and Jacob Caps, or I think it's Caps. How are you guys doing? Great to see you here in chat and here in the live stream. And yes, usually live videos usually happen 10:30 to 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So New York City time. That's usually when I'm on 10:30 at night to 11. Sometimes it could be a few ticks later, but most of the time that's when I'll roll out. So. We'll send the search party out there for you, Corbin. Just don't tell her you were watching a guy drive around trucks on YouTube. We'll send the search party, man, if you don't come back. Alright, so here's a good look at the Kenworth T800 for those that are just kind of joining in with us. I suck at driving third person. I'm much better first. We've got a tag axle down as well with it. Looks great, works great. Got the dual exhaust. Really not a lot of customization, but you can get this in about 4 different cabs. So it's a really pretty truck. We do have the Mammoet. Do have the Mammoet skin there, and we do have the basically the Goldhofer trailers that, if you're familiar with Farm Sim, it's kind of the same thing, that basically extends to be able to accept multiple lengths of whatever you're trying to carry. And I've got a couple of really awesome cargoes that utilize that, and I was hoping that one may come through that you can see it fully extended and carrying, I think it's a wind turbine blade, and I've got another one that carries a bridge piece, like a huge bridge steel I-beam structure. So maybe we can look and see if we can find one of those, but if not, we'll keep searching for those in the next live streams. Usually, Anthony, every day. Now, typically, I typically try to let people know what's going on, and at least let them know what my at least presumed schedule is. I mean, I do have family and a lot of things that I kind of have to plan for. So, you know, at some point, it just kind of is the way it is. But I usually go every night, and I usually will take a night or two off a week, and I'll usually announce that. The one thing is, I always try to put something up there between the 10:30 and 11 o'clock hour. If I'm going to stream, I'll put a graphic up so you guys can see that and see what time I'm going to be streaming and that kind of thing, what I am going to be streaming. And then that's pretty much it, man. I try to be as active as absolutely possible. If I could do earlier, well, I'd love to join. I'll have to scrap all the mods, man. I hate scrapping the mods. It's so good. I've got about 50. I did a count today, and I've got 57 mods in my folder right now. And from what I can tell, everything's drawing. That's you know, from 7 or 8 trucks to tons of skins for the trucks to 7 or 8 maps stacked on top to, I was trying to think what else. I mean, I've got a lot of cabin accessory packs and lots of that kind of stuff galore. It's a lot of fun. I hate scrapping all that though. I actually got back in the regular game today and I was like, wow, this looks so different. Alright. Do I know when the Mexican map is going to be available? I do not. I know they were working on it, and that was part of the release of the 2.3 update, was setting up for what is to come with the 2.4. So I'll do a little more research and see if I can find something on that. But I'm not making any promises on that one. Oh yeah, cattle trailer. Well, we may find a cattle trailer if it's going south once we get to Ensenada. If it's going south, then we will pick one up. I always try to do a little bit and just let chat give let you guys have kind of a first dibs on what kind of cargo we want to carry. So you guys are more than welcome to throw out suggestions when we get there. Anything usually that's going south, I'm game for it. My favorite truck, well, my favorite truck is probably the 900. Now, I did enjoy the 660. That was yesterday's. It's the one that's white and it's got the red and kind of blackish, navyish blue stripe. We streamed that one yesterday for our first kind of introductory episode here of Full Tilt Transport, and it was absolutely fantastic. I love the truck. It looks a lot like this one, except it looked a lot cleaner. It looked a lot more polished, especially around the doors and the armrest here and the handles and the chrome inside the truck looked a lot better. This one's still good. That 660 was awesome. So I would say it's probably a toss-up between that one. And I have a T800 dump truck, but I cannot run it under any of these mods, at least the map mods, for some odd reason. So I'm going to have to find out a time that I can stream that one. That's a lot of fun. So I'd have to say a tie between the 660, the T800 dump truck, and then the W900 Kenworth. That's probably the 1-2-3 punch right there. I see you there, Encrypted. Have a good one, bud. Oh, nice there, Seth. 42. I said 420 gaming. 4240 gaming. Yeah, man. I did get it. I don't have the T800 dump though. That's the one I'm trying to get to work. but I'm trying to get it to work with about 56 other mods, and I'm having, of course, I'm having issue with it. So hopefully I can figure out which mod is conflicting with it, and I can get that one out of there, and we can get that working. It seems to be in the maps, because when I run it on its own, my own little test profile, everything's good and everything's gold and everything's ready to go, and it works just fine. I can customize it, I can drive it around, pick up trailers, pick up loads. I mean, it's great. So you know, awesome truck. I'm just so surprised that was never a part of the original ATS plan, was for SES, the World of Trucks and multiplayer and all these, to have a stinking dump truck and have some, you know, really cool cement. I mean, even to the point of adding in stuff like cement mixers and, you know, crane haulers that weren't operational, but were like driving this. I thought, yeah, man, that would have been so cool to have some stuff like that, but, you know, they're on the payroll and not me, so. There we go. What is up? All right. What about computer specs? Well, I'll give you the quick rundown. I've got a video down there you're more than welcome to check out. Kind of goes through the whole buying process there with Digital Storm PCs. But basically the i7 7700K. I've got the 1080 Ti, which is the 11 gigabyte graphics card, 500 solid state, 2 terabyte storage, liquid cooled with Corsair Performance fans. Trying to think what else I've got. I think I've got 5 fans in there. Then I've got the Wi-Fi card, and I mean just some various, you know, USB cards in there. But that's the basic, the jiffy of it. And if anybody's wondering about hardware here with ATS and wondering, hey, are you driving with a keyboard? I am not. We are in with the G29. Got 3 on the floor, 3 pedals with clutch, and I got 6 on the table. And you can see that it looks like we're fixing to get rain. Wouldn't you know? And it's going to be dark here in a few hours. So this is a typical evening stream here with FTG. All right. Yes, Seth, 4240, that is exactly correct. I think it's with mods, with map mods. When I take those maps out, I don't have any problem whatsoever with it. It works just like it's supposed to. So I have no idea what is the cause and what's the main deal going on with it. But I think what it is, if I want to drive the T800 dump, you guys seem to want me to drive that earlier. So if I do, I guess what I'll do is I'll put it up and we'll do, I don't know, man, we'll just do something without mods, or maybe just a Mexico side, or whatever I can get to work with it. We'll see if we can't just do something with it and at least feature it, and then maybe switch off and do something else after that, switch profiles. Might be something that I can do just to really showcase it, because it really is a wonderful truck, and it's got little loaders where you can, you know, pull a full gravel load, plus you can have, you know, I don't know, a digger on the back, a little short kind of a pup trailer on the back. So pretty cool stuff. I like it. Spencer Martin, what's up, man? Thanks for riding a little bit here with FTG tonight. You guys have been awesome with your support. I was kind of setting a mental goal tonight of having 2550. That would have been a nice even number to kind of end on. So if anybody has not subscribed and you have enjoyed the content or are continuing to enjoy the content, consider hitting that subscribe button and the little bell to keep notified here of all good things with FTG. It's been great meeting all the new guys in there, so thank you guys for coming out and supporting me, supporting the channel. There's Seth4240. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Anthony, hey, what's up, Wealthy Channel? How are you, man? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you, so thanks for stopping in and saying hey, man. And Anthony, could I drive the bike? Yes. So here's my plan. You were not the first one to ask about the VNL. I downloaded the VNL today, or the updated VNL, I hope, and I got a few skins. I'm going to attempt to use that as my carrier vehicle over to the East Coast. So we're going to do a nice East Coast run, do some stuff with coast to coast. So we'll get on that northern area there, go by the Great Lakes, all that good stuff. But we'll try to do that and get all the way down to the East Coast, and we'll do that in the VNL. So check that out. Make sure when you kind of look in the ATS videos, when you see that Volvo pop up, I always try to put in the thumbnails. I always try to put the truck that I'm driving. Just like tonight, it's the T800. Yesterday was the 660. I may not stay in the truck for the entirety of the stream, but I will at least start out there, and we'll do really kind of a proper showcase on it. So when you see that VNL pop up in the Volvo, when you see that thing pop up, you hit that notification button and hang on for it, because we're going to use that to go from the west all the way over to the east. I love that truck. It just does not work with Project West. That's my only thing. And it doesn't because it adds a Volvo dealership, and you cannot add a Volvo dealership inside of Project West. It screws it all up. So it's the unfortunate part, but it's just how it is. I do a video of the setup. Yeah, I could do that. It's really a temporary setup for right now. It's not anything that's permanent, mainly because we're looking at additions to the house here. So you know, it's pretty much just a simple white desk with, I've got 2 monitors, one for all my streaming software and all that good stuff. Then I got my computer under that. I've usually got whatever control set I am. The one thing I am going to do some setup on is X-Plane. And X-Plane is going to be coming in hopefully sometime very soon. I've been actively working on programming the pedestal bay for that, so we'll keep that going. And I'll hopefully get some kind of a video up with a setup, or we'll get something going. And if anything, we'll have some stuff up here on the table as well. So we'll have maybe a wheel cam. Well, I'll say wheel cam, but a yoke cam, and maybe something here on the pedestal. If you want to, you can see this pedestal on Twitter. So you can go to my Twitter here. You can hit me at Full Tilt. Go down to my media, check it out. It's a nice pedestal bay there from GoFly. It's got all the throttles and all the comm units and everything in there. So a super nice unit that I've been working on quite handsomely here for about the past couple of months. So I'm going to be really excited to get that thing up and running. I know you guys are going to be excited to see it. It'll be something new than just watching me sit in the cab of something and, you know, kind of drive, fly around. So yes, it is G29 from Logitech, and got the shifter as well. Yes, 4240 we certainly have. We've done cab over stuff with the Freightliner, the Argosy or the Argosy. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it. We've got the Freightliner FLB and the Kenworth K100 and the K200. I want to say that's all the cab overs that I have. I think that's it. Oh, we're gonna have to get over. Excuse me. So we only got a few minutes left in our trip here. I know it says 3 hours, but that'll go by really fast once we get on the main road past El Centro. Alright, there we go. What's going on, Chris? How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us tonight. No clickbait, nope. Not any for me. We'll try to. It's always a good thing, because, you know, some people will see trucks and they'll kind of be disappointed I'm not driving something else, or hey, I'm driving this, I'm driving that. Oh, I've driven the 800 every day. We'll go watch something else. So at least you know, you kind of get in, you're able to look at the thumbnail and say, oh, I've never seen that, or hey, he's driving this. I know Philip, and I'm not sure if he's still around, but I know he will be super duper excited when I roll out with that 271. He's going to be jumping up and down in his living room. So here we are. You guys are experiencing driving across the border here in ATS. This is always cool. I love this part. And then it's amazing how much changes once you get across the border. I mean, it's like the new map sets in. I can't even explain it. So if you've never seen it, hang on to your shifters, because this is oh man, that was bad. I should have said that. Please don't hang on to your shifters whenever you do. Hey guy, those are speed bumps there. You're not supposed to go that fast. Oh, it could be better. Well, I hope you get to feeling better, man. I hope this, yeah, jump in, plug in. Don't worry about it, man. Have a good time here in stream tonight. What's up, Noah? How are you? Welcome back. Cobra's Gaming, how are you? Good to see you back. Wish you could stream, live stream ATS. Yeah, it's, you know, ATS is just, I don't know, it's one of those, why can't you? Is it computer spec stuff, or is it just, you know, refresh rates of, I had to really fight on mine having to get a decent refresh rate to get to the 60 frames. So it took me about 2 weeks worth of tests and different live streams. So you guys may go back and see some of the live streams and be like, oh man, the quality is really crap. And it's, for some extent it was. Just kind of had to keep playing around with settings, keep doing stuff, trying to find that right setting. So I hope everything's a lot smoother now. I hope everything's, you know, especially on the stream, hope it's 720, 60 frames, which, you know, you can deal with 720 as long as everything moves really smooth. Now, outside of that, it's hard to watch a slideshow live stream. I can't do it. It just gives me a headache after a while. Oh, there's the bulldozer there on the back of that gold hopper. So that's I don't know what that about, maybe a D6 maybe? Is that D7? D7. I was close. Oh, and it at least is the cat, so that's cool. Is the trailer camera a mod? Well, it is, but it comes with the T800, I believe. It may come with this, or it may come with the T800 1.6, which was the dump truck mod. I'm not exactly sure, but the way that it works, well, not like that. But the way that it works, let me hide that, is, you know how you have the right mirror, then you got the left mirror? Well, if you hit this one up, it brings the left. So this would be essentially reset to nothing. So no mirrors active. Alright, where's he's got to come over. Alright, I'll be nice and let you over. Come on over. So basically what this thing does is acts like your right view mirror, and it's always going to kind of freeze in the last place it was. So if I hit it once, then it's going to activate it, and then I'll be able to see. And it's just like if I were to have my right rear view mirror, because I think if you look at them, they're both displaying about the same picture. One's a little bit more stretched than the other, but still is about the same one. So the same if I hit it again, then it runs over and brings up my left one. So that's kind of how that mod works. But you just have to make sure that this camera mod is above your T800s. And then once it is, it brings you up an option on the dash panel to install it. So if you want to roll with it, you can. If you don't, you can disable it, and there's no harm, no foul. They put like a couple more gauges there to kind of take that space up. So it works good. Hey, what's up, Frederico? Is that Garnica? Or Garnica, welcome. Oh, and we're gonna need us a little bit now. Let's see where our next stop is. Ooh, we get to ride down this road. This is gonna be fun. All right, so we're going to Ensenada, and then we're gonna see if we can't pick up something big old down there. I'm not sure what we'll get, but that's at least a decent sized city there with plenty of stuff. We've got shops in there. We've got a garage, so we'll go pick up the garage there. And just make sure that we've got some places that we can start fast traveling, and then maybe we'll jump into 389 or something. If you guys want to see that, we'll jump up into the 389 and go after the biggest excavator here in the game. What is going on? What is going on up here? This guy's okay. There he goes. All right. And darkness approaches us, but this actually is a very nice and very pretty truck. J-Man Gaming, what's up? How do I usually find my mods? I usually just go searching, man. Google is your friend, and that's not a smart aleck remark. That's the truth. I Google, I go. The thing I would say is make sure you have decent virus and adware. It's more adware. I've never gotten a virus off any of these sites, and I couldn't tell you how many gigabytes of mods that I've downloaded. So go, if you're using Google Chrome, that's a good one. That's what I use. Go into these sites, and the way that they are able to offer these downloads for free is that people pay them money to basically try to sell you stuff. And at some point, people get bamboozled into buying things, and that's how they make their money. So if you go in there with decent ad block, you really, I don't think will ever have a problem. So that's just, you know, FTG fun fact, whatever, that's just how I've always operated. So I'll Google, I'll either look specifically for something, or I'll just go into these ones and I'll just kind of do. The thing you got to remember is you've got to know exactly how much, I mean exactly what version of ATS you're running, and what kind of updates, if any, like any kind of betas you're opted in, anything of that nature. You have to know those kind of things, because once you get so far back into the mods, a lot of times they'll mess up on you and they'll crash your game out because they're not compatible with your newest version. So that's pretty much how I do with that. So Tim Christian, what's up? You got your first helper in ATS. How do I add my helper to my launch pad? Oh, you have to hire him. So you'll have to pick on the once you get that helper set up, you'll have to put that helper in a truck. Then when you put that helper in a truck, his rating, as he completes jobs, his ratings will go up. Therefore, he'll start making more money for you and your company if you're playing for a, you know, in a legit manner. All right, see you there, Dimitri. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in, hanging in, stopping with us, stopping in and saying hey and hanging out with us. I said that backwards 3 ways wrong. And a little popo there outside of Tijuana. See, and this is what I'm talking about. We're fixing to go up some mountain pass. You guys are going to get a treat. 45 watching. If anybody hasn't liked this video, go ahead and like it. Go ahead and throw a subscription up here. Let's get a good look here around the truck as we love it. Woo! Man, looks like a Christmas tree. Alright, so we're going to be... Oh, what the... Okay. Alright, so we've got nice banked areas here, so we're going to be rolling around the outside... Oh, man. What? See, I haven't even been down this road yet. You can tell because it's still grayed out on my screen, so... Wow, this is cool. See, and this is typical. It's freaking dark. Dadgummit, man. Alright, that's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty nice. I like that. Good thing is you've got your little reverse camera there, so you can kind of see what's going on the right side of your road. So maybe we'll just pull this one up, and that gives us a little bit, because this one, the cab is really weird on this one. It doesn't really give us Tanker Ticker Pro. Thank you for that. Appreciate the subscription there, guys. Awesome show of support again tonight. We're literally 2541, so we're literally 9 away from my little mini session goal. I need to put up a little session sub goal. I would love to hit 2550. That would be the perfect end of a great night of live streams, as well as meeting a lot of new faces tonight. So if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that. We've got social media on the left ticker there, so full tilt up there. Hit me up for Twitter. I really want to do Twitter. I say it every night. If you're on Twitter, follow me there. I do have Facebook going, but it's not as updated, but I still do check it, still get messages, and still try to, you know, put some updates here and there. But I really like Twitter. Plus everybody there from Rat Pack, so if you know Raptor, Nick T, Mansoor, Shrike, I mean, all those guys are all in there and on Twitter, so it's always fun when we start sharing stuff back and forth, and, you know, jump in, join in the conversation. You don't like some of that stuff, follow us, share some things our way. We'll certainly like those things, and especially if you see stuff in live streams or pictures or any kind of supportive stuff, man, that stuff goes a long way and really does help, and it's much appreciated. So, do I have the Mack truck installed? I do not. I've looked at it, but I haven't put it in and actually done any kind of hauls with it. I've got about 4 more trucks that are completely brand new, and then we'll start looking at a few of them. Then after that, it's gonna be it's pretty much gonna be, you know, chat choice as to what we do. Tell you what, man, I'm glad these roads are banged. This is incredible. I love this kind of stuff because this kind of makes you very mindful of where you're driving, and, you know, one fall move, man, you're gone. How often do I stream farming sim? Well, at some point, I don't know. We just literally got the initial farm sim stream off the ground, so that one was what was that, Sunday night? So we've been looking at a few of these. We've been trying to figure out, you know, because I want to make sure that I keep my crew together on this. I mean, those guys are really good, very super talented, and really good friends of mine as well. So Chuck and Ryan and Nick T, those guys do an awesome job and are super supportive of me and the channel, and just want to get in, hang out, have a good time, and do some really good farming. But they're really good at what they do, so that's why I have those guys with me. And I won't really be, at least for this series, I won't be accepting any more, you know, kind of people just kind of coming in to do an episode or two. It's just going to be us mainly for that one, unless we have some kind of a, you know, a sub out for something that we may need. And I'm going to fall asleep, I bet, before I make it somewhere that I can take a nap. But anyway, we're going to stream that Thursday. So if you're a big Farm Sim fan here with FTG, and I got my start on Farm Sim, if you want to, go ahead and hit us up Thursday, because we're going to be on the farm again Thursday evening. What's up, Like a Witcher? How are you, man? All right, let's see. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit late on chat, so don't worry, guys. I will go back and try to pick up as much as I can. So what's up, Tanker Tigger Pro? I almost got a feeling that might be Chase, but it might not be. When's the next Full Tilt installment? I have no idea, man. Yeah, I typically just trying to run with what is really. Oh, what in the world? You guys could have told. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, sorry about that. I saw something on my stream and I thought I had my countdown on the screen. So we'll eventually get back into Full Tilt and finish that up. So I've got all that, and especially for those guys that are just brand new, just kind of saying, hey, what's this FGG guy? What you all about? On the main page, I've got everything there set up in nice, organized playlists. I've put and take a lot of time in just thinking about what I want to stream and putting time and effort into the episodes of what we're going to do. What's the rhyme to the reason? You know, what are we going to be doing? Where are we going to be driving? What kind of cargo we'll be using? All of those kind of things. Proper testing of all this stuff and make sure everything works. When we do get into live streams, we don't have any nasty snafus. But at any rate, oh, excuse me. I say that to say this. We go with where people are really liking stuff. So if you see playlists down there that have videos, if you want to catch up on anything, if there's anything of that nature that you're kind of looking for, please go over there, like those videos, like them because you like them, and let me know that you like them. Say, hey man, you need to do more of this. I love this kind of stuff. This is great stuff. And then once enough support and enough people kind of like onto those things and like, yeah, I like this too, you need to do more of this, then I kind of typically will tend to go around with those things that you guys are liking. That's the whole point of YouTube and the like system and everything else that's going on. So if you see those videos and see playlists up that you haven't caught up with, please go up there and do it. So we're going to grab us a nap, and thank the Lord it's going to be daytime because I get tired of driving in the evening. So I see the DVD fold up there. That's awesome. Oh, did I miss it? I think I missed it. Let's back up a little bit. I saw it back up here. Let me see. Oh, ground until we find them. All right, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There we go. Just went too far. Hey, there we go. Frank Deere, what's up, man? The 377, I can look for it. I don't have the 377 in, but we can certainly. I've got the 271, the 521, the T660, 600, the 800, the 680, the 579, the 389, the 379. 600 and the 900 and the 900 reworked, and I believe we've got the FLB Harvin edit of the Freightliner FLB. We've got the K100, the K200, and the Freightliner Argosy. So that's all the trucks I believe that are in the. I believe they're the all the ones that are in the stack right now. So we got quite a few in there. We've got lots of stuff to really kind of break out. Which is a good thing. It's, you know, I love having material. It's really all it is. All right, so let's do. There's that. Do I think I have the Kenworth? I do have the Kenworth 900 installed. Pretty much all my trucks are all there. So we're literally going to be making our last turns here. So we're finally now getting off the interstate, so we get to see some Mexico country. So if you've never seen Mexico in here, we're going to be going there. It is Ensenada is where we're going. I think the vegetation is a little too green down here, but whew, boy, it does brighten the map up. So we only got about an hour and 45 minutes here, at least on this part. So we'll make it down here pretty doggone quick. Now I'm going to hide all this. So we do have a nice little dash cam down there, reverse cam. So that's pretty cool. Welcome back there, Alan. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for coming back. And Adrian Terrell, or is it Terrell or Terrell? Thank you for stopping in and hanging out with us, man. Appreciate that. Thanks for introducing yourself as well. So welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Full Tilt Gaming here. Yes, this is lovely. If you guys want to know how to install Viva Mexico, Project West, and about 4 or 5 other maps and stack them all and drive the same map that I've been driving here really since the beginning of the ATS streams a couple of weeks ago, I've got a link there in the description, and it is there this time. Go ahead and hit that link, and it will take you straight to a video that I did just where we walk through every single review, not review, but walk through every single mod, and exactly gave you all the links to go download those mods and told you exactly in the video where to put them, as well as gave you some new tips and pointers on just being able to create your own and being able to manage your folders, mod folders. And we can look at mine sometime, but it's about 54 or was it 57 mods, I think is what I've got in there right now. It's 57 mods, and from what I can tell, everything is drawing and everything is working like it should be. I don't have any crashes, don't have any kind of really anything bad happen here in the game, so I guess it must be working. Man, I tried doing the Hawaii there, Snow Hunter. I tried doing the Hawaii and I couldn't get it to work. I tried the regular, I tried 128 beta, I tried everything, and I could not, even just the map by itself, I couldn't get it to work at all. I don't know, maybe if I was missing something, if just something wasn't right, but I thought I'd follow the directions to a T exactly what I thought had to be, and I couldn't get it to work. I have no idea. And we'll go back here to do a little third person. The roads are a little bit on the empty side. I took some of the traffic mods out so it won't be quite so busy. There we go. So we're taking the Crone Big Pack. So this is a square baler here that most of us see in Farm Sim. The 386, yeah, I guess it could be. I don't necessarily, I don't have any bias to any of the trucks. If they're new, if there's stuff that people want to see, man, I'll always put it on the stream. If you guys want to see particular trucks, just let me know where they are. Leave a comment here in the bottom of the, leave me a comment down, and yeah, just leave it there, and I will certainly look at them. If you want to provide the link to the download to a place, or let me know where you got it from, that would be greatly appreciated. And I'll be glad to drive anything on here. That doesn't matter to me what it is. I have no bias against drugs. No, we did the wrong one. There we go. Whoops. Well, let's go back. There we go. Well, Eth, you can go and you can watch somebody else's stream, man. I appreciate the comment, but that's what it's about, man. If I didn't do it, y'all would say, well, hey, man, you're not reading the comments, you're not keeping up with chat, you're not being direct to the point. So it's just the way it is. It's fine. I like to be that way. That's gotten me a lot of people have been in. They've been involved with it because they like how I am very direct with them, and I keep with everybody's comments. And most people probably wouldn't even read your comments, and most of the mods would have probably already deleted yours and triads. But mine leave it there so then I can get to it and address it and then move on with it. So that's fine if y'all guys don't like it. If you say I talk too much, then go watch someone that doesn't speak at all, and it'll be one heck of a boring live stream. Dude, you can stack as many bales on Farm Sim one of these days as you want to. No way you stack 1500. No way. Do I know how to float gears? Do you need, wait a minute, okay, so Adrian, what you talking about there on yours, the ATS beta to work this mod? This mod is not, none of the Project West stuff will work with, none of that will work with it. So you can, I guess at some point you can look at it and see if Mexico would work, but I know Project West doesn't work with the beta because I've tried it. Because I think, as far as I know, the way the beta works with the trailers is to fit the doubles into those places. They had to change a lot of the map objects. So changing a lot of those map objects, of course, Project West overwrites all that. So if you put it in there on top, the game does not able to overwrite and to put the stuff in the correct places, so it just cancels and crashes. every single time. So I'm not sure which ones do. I haven't done too much testing with it because the stream that I'm running now doesn't support it. So I have to look, and I tried Hawaii, like I said. I tried it with the beta. I tried it without the beta. I tried the map by itself. I tried the map with coast to coast. I tried it with everything I had in many different mod orders, and I couldn't get any of it to work. So I saw someone else gave it, like 2 other people on the mod sites had given it like a 1 star, and they never said why they gave it a 1 star. So I assume it's because that they didn't. It's they couldn't get it working. So oh, come on. Grinding gears and everything, so I just want to get in here and get this one dropped off. See what else we can get here. We had to take a look at time, see what it's doing. Oh, the snow mod, we do have the snow mod in. We can definitely run that in one time. Once we're out of Mexico, it might be a little weird to do snow in Mexico. But maybe we can do it there in Northern California. I'd be up for that. Now, I would say this, I was trying to do ETS as well, but nobody really wanted to watch ETS. But I actually went and finished the trip on without nobody watching, but I finished the trip up to the polar cap, and I literally went all the way to the polar cap, and it was pretty insane. Some of the most beautiful scenery I've ever seen in the Euro truck, but unfortunately, its American audience doesn't want to see Euro truck, unfortunately. So, Adrian, did Hawaii work with you without the beta? Because I'm interested. And like a Witcher, I'm using the G29. I got the pedals in the floor with clutch, and got the 6 on the tabletop here. So we got at least this. We got the range and split set here on the steering wheel. So that does that does help, but it's also very aggravating. I don't really like it being there, but there's nothing I can do with it right now. Waiting on my SKR shifter to come in, so that's going to allow me to do everything on the hand, and I won't have to hit buttons, and I can move those buttons for something else, which will be nice. All right, let's see, where do I need it? I don't really go. Let's just play it safe, and let's move on. Are you using a Penske rental truck? No, I'm not, man. I'm sorry. I need to get out here and here we go. That's what we're in. We're in the T800 today. I do actually have the Penske rental truck, oddly enough, and I've got the double Penske trailers. I don't actually have. I have the skin in, but I don't have the trailer mod in. Maybe one of these days we can drive with Penske. All right, we'll probably get up here and then we'll have to. Back it in a little bit. There we go. So we can actually look down at our reverse cam down there. You see it right under the GPS. Those mirrors are so stinking tough. Some trucks are a lot better than others. And this one, oh, now it's going to take it. All right, good. All right, let's see. All right, let's see what else we got. See if we can do one more. Let's see what we got time-wise. Yeah, let's see if we can do another short one. Let's see if we can go south from here. Don't let. Ooh, see, I bet. Oh, that's going north. That's going the wrong side. That's going north. That's going there. Where's this going? That's going that way. This, of course, everything's going north. All right, so I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Everything is going north. All right, so I tell you what. I think what I'm going to do. It's about 1 in the morning for me. So I tell you what. Let me do this. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this one here tonight, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep for our next ATS stream and get a few more areas down here bought. And hopefully that's going to allow us the opportunity to get going further south, because at least what I have now, unless I can do this, I don't know. Let me try this. We'll do one more thing for you guys. Leave out of here. Let me try one more thing. We can always go to the garage that we're going to buy, and then we'll take us a nap, and then we'll let the jobs repopulate, or at least some of them will repopulate. We'll use them there, and then we'll see if we can get something on the return on that. So sometimes it works. Sometimes it works better than others. Sometimes it doesn't. Use the T660. All right. Well, we can transfer something. I've got a lot now. I'm not going to bring any of my newer trucks down. I'm going to leave those all up where they are, but we do have the 660 still in, so I can relocate that down here to Ensenada if I want to. But if it's the big old load, then I'm going to have to pick something else bigger than that one. The UBS doubles, I would do UBS doubles if I had it in, if I had the mod in, but I don't have it in. See, there's the shop there, this Kenworth dealership, and where is the garage? Let's see. Oh, okay, I did pass it. All right, so we gotta make this a little U-turn. I'm not sure Snow they definitely don't have this one in the App Store. You are trolling, right? It's kind of a funny troll. It's kind of funny. We joke around because in Farm Sim, especially on PC, everybody asks, hey, when's John Deere coming out? Is John Deere ever coming to console? Is this mod ever going to do this? Are we going to get this mod? And I don't know. Silk Road Games, thank you for your subscription there, bud. Appreciate that. 3 more to 2550. I need to start putting a little session goal. So we'll keep our big numbers, and we got to find something to put in the middle. Maybe we'll do a session goal. That's good. That's a good little goal for myself every single thing. I really don't like to go over 2 hours because I feel like it hurts and kills my replayability. I mean, there's no way that I have time to go watch a 3-hour video. But some people, they go back and watch them. But I typically try to keep things a little bit more condensed and just a little bit easier to. Let's see now. Where is this? Oh, there it is. I was about to say it doesn't. All right, let's go ahead and cut this right. There's nothing here. Traffic model would be able to do that, but anyway, yeah. So that's. I don't typically like to go that long on it, so it's always good to have a little session goal in there, just so that I kind of have something to gauge. Not really success of the stream, but just give myself something to work for. All right. All right, yeah. All right, so let's take us a nap, and unfortunately, unless they'll let us take 2, if they'll let us take 2, then we're good, because then that way we can grab 2 naps in here. I'm not sure if they'll let us do it, but we'll see. And we'll look at the jobs here, because this is going to be, it's going to put us right at night, and it's going to allow us to rest one more time. So then this way it's going to be daytime. So yes, you're welcome. And look at there, it's not even raining. That's awesome. So let's see what we got. Come on, big money, big money. See, there's the trains. There's the big excavators. Might see. Oh, see, there's the cab for the excavator. Okay, beams, got a transformer. I was looking for the rock truck, and does not look like. See, here's one of the little structural component. Crazy things. There's the heavy duty bucket. Now that's actually a really cool load because it's oversized in width. So I was kind of hoping we might get the rock truck, and if you've never seen the rock truck, it is impressive. It's about 100, and I want to say it's about 120 some thousand pounds. Yeah, so here comes more of this stuff on the backside here. More stuff. Cat Challenger tractors, which we've hauled those. Cranes, we've done those. Just a little bit on the awkward side. Let's see what's here. Looks like this is going north again. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to go south. Oh, there's a helicopter. Oh man, that's a cool little load there. All right. So I tell you what, that's what we're gonna do. Let me hop out of this. We'll leave it there on there for that screen. Yeah, so I tell you what, let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and later on, let's go ahead and I'm going to move down south and open up some more places because I think that's my main problem. I could bobtail it to the next place, but every single job keeps sending me back up north, and I want to keep going south. So I always try to like at least move city, change cargo, move city, change cargo. And tonight was probably one of the more blander nights for the stream, honestly. But it's it's okay. I can call it like it is. Just in cargo haul. So hopefully we're not. So I tell you what, here's what we're going to do tomorrow. I'm going to take tomorrow night off just to get mods squared and get the farm completely put up. So thank you there, Bryce Peterson, for the subscription. Appreciate that, man. It's always great to see new faces coming in. It is awesome to see it. So thank you, guys. And then I would say tomorrow I'm going to take my break there on Wednesday. We will get everything set up. We'll have everything ready to rock and roll for Thursday night. So don't miss the Full Tilled Farms is going to be coming back. Whoops, let me get back over it. There we go. We're going to be coming back Thursday evening, so don't miss a chance to come out and check that. So even if you're an ATS guy, come over and check it out. It is awesome. We have a ton of fun. So a lot of the Rat Pack guys there, Ryan and Chuck and Nick T will all be there with me again, running seasons on a brand new map. So this will be the second episode. We did some cultivating, did some plowing. So we'll actually start running out and choosing our fields and choosing seed and getting things in the ground and planted. So things will start to finally kind of get to moving. We've got new mods, we've got new stuff that we're pulling in, replacing some of the outgoing stuff that just didn't really work the way we wanted it to. And I even hear that Nick T's got a big surprise there on our transport truck. So I am super, super duper excited to see that. So you guys do not miss it. It will be awesome. I assure you, it's a lot of fun. And especially, like I said, even if you're an ATS fan, come over and at least check out some farm sim, at least the way that we do it. And some guys do farm sim and they're terrible at it, and they're terrible even streaming at it, and it's just boring and a wreck to watch. But we actually do know at least halfway what we're talking about, and we try to be somewhat realistic and serious about it. So come on and check that out when we roll that Thursday night. And then I don't know, Friday or Saturday, we'll just roll with whatever we feel. So we may roll some ATS, and I've got a new game that's just coming in. I think I'm going to do some recordings of it, see how it plays. So if you guys see any kind of a weird kind of more like you'd say, hey man, that's a random game to be on your channel, check it out and see if you like it. It's a developer that's offered me a key for a game to see what I think and to put it out there on YouTube and see what you guys think and see what's going on. So if you see it, go ahead and click on it. Don't be mad at me if you don't like the game. That's fine. We're going to try to do the best we can with it, learn a little bit, and have a little bit of fun outside of the bounds of my normal simulation experience game. So that's just a little bit of what's going on this week. I'm going to be hanging around a little bit here in chat, so if you guys want to, please feel free to say goodbye to me or say hey to me, whatever you want to. And we'll roll next week. Not next week. Sorry. Friday or Saturday, we'll roll into another ATS stream, continuing our trip down to Mexico here as part of the Full Tilt Transport series. And we'll maybe try to grab that excavator and see if we can't pull it down south. So that's going to be nice. So that's, yes. After Friday night, we may try to do Friday night. Thursday night is definitely going to be on because that's when everybody can be there and be available. But we'll see what Friday is, and I think maybe we might be finishing some stuff up with Raptor this weekend. So if you guys see Raptor, go ahead and give him a quick subscription. You can find all of my good farming buddies and farming friends there on the right side of the main YouTube page. Those guys are all great and very supportive of me. And are actively working with me, almost every single day. So it's great. So try Car X Drift. I'll try it there, WW. And welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. So yeah, thanks for coming, guys. Like I said, we'll be hanging out here a little bit in chat. So if you want to say hey or want to say goodbye, whatever you want to, I'll be here and be available for the next couple of minutes. I did, Alan, so thanks for that. I enjoy those, man. Thanks for sending me messages. Just to capitalize there on what Alan said. Thank you there, Seal Crows. See ya. Full Tilt Gaming there on Facebook. I'm going to be setting up a Steam community, so that's going to be something that's going to be on the horizon. So one more sub there, 2550. We were one short of our kind of session goal tonight, so thanks to everybody that did subscribe tonight. So we're literally there. We're close enough to count it. Thank you for your crazy amounts of support as always. 3,000 is only a couple of ticks away. At the rate you guys and this channel is growing, it is amazing to see and amazing to be a part of. So thank you for your support as always. I couldn't do it literally without you. That's really fun. $7. That sounds like a good game to me, man. Thanks for the tip. I'll go check it out and see what we think. And maybe we can, maybe we'll find that on our way to a live stream here very soon with FTG. So thanks there on that one, WW Gaming. So that's it for me, guys. We'll see you here on the next stream. Don't forget, Thursday, around 10:30 to 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be rolling the new Full Tilt Farms there and Farmtown with seasons, super ultra realistic with a lot of the Rat Pack guys here and me, Full Tilt Gaming. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So come check it out, guys. We'll see you Thursday night.